Welcome back to Sagetravels, and in today's video we are going to be explaining how to travel from Nigeria to Barbados without a visa. In case if you're new to the channel, hit the subscription button below, like and share this video. Actually, that was not me talking. I published a video the other day, and I said, not that I said, in fact, I showed reasons Nigerians cannot be able to enter Barbados without a visa. I explained that there's no direct flights, and all the connecting flights you will need a visa. Someone said it is not true. People are traveling from Nigeria to Barbados, and then the person suggested a route that someone can follow from Nigeria. You see yourself in Barbados without bothering about visa. I said, okay, that's cool, and I'm going to take up this challenge. I'll check it myself, and I'll come back and let you guys know if it is true or not. We are going to do it practically. We are going to do it, step by step. What we are going to be doing in this video is I'll go over to the laptop. I'll open my laptop. I'll check flights from Nigeria. The person actually suggested from Lagos to Brazil, from Brazil to Barbados. If I check if there's anyone available, that's okay. Then I'll check from Brazil to Barbados. After checking, if there's a flight, there's a flight, from Nigeria to Brazil, Brazil to Barbados. That's one part. The next part of this video is that I'm going to reach out to all the airlines, any airline that I see that is available from Lagos or Abuja or Kano, whatever it is, in Nigeria to Brazil. I'm going to reach out to them and say, okay, fine. We have, or I have a client, someone that wants to travel to Barbados, and the person wants to join your flights from Lagos or Abuja to Brazil. From the Brazil, the person will take the next available flight. Since you do not have flights from Brazil to Barbados, I'll ask them a simple question. Will the person require to provide a visa before the person will join your flight? That's just a simple question to ask. If they say yes, that will be the end of the video. If they say no, that means we'll have to contact the other airline that will be flying from Brazil to Barbados and ask them, okay, well, fine, we'll have a Nigerian that wants to travel from Barbados, from Brazil to Barbados, and this person does not have a visa. Can you take this person? If they say yes, that means it is possible for you to travel from Nigeria to Barbados without bothering about visa. But if they say no, of course I would advise you to do the right thing. Go get a transit visa. So let's not talk much. Let's go over to the laptop and do it practically. So we're going to check from Lagos, Moletala Mohammed International Airport to Brazil, and I'm going to do a one way. We are just trying to check if there's a flight available from um, Nigeria to Brazil. So I'm going to do one way. For the date, I'm going to use 29th of November. I just pick a date, Let's search and see. So we have Air France. I'm not going to use them. I just want to focus on African Airlines. That's one. I'm sure that you don't need a transit visa within Africa. So we're going to leave Air France. We don't need them. So there's TAG Airline. TAG is Angola Airline, and it's a 30 hours flight together, including the stopover, layover, whatever they have in between. It's going to be a 30 hours flight. So we leave by 1:30 a.m. in the morning to arrive the next day at 3:30 a.m. the same another day morning. There is Tag Airline, so we note it one. Then there is South African Airways. South African Airways will leave in the evening, the night, 9:50 p.m. to arrive the next day. There is Askai. Askai is 33 hours. There is one stopover. It's going to be one stopover in Lome. I don't know if they'll have in Addis, but it's going to leave by 1:40 p.m. There is Ethiopian Airlines. So we have 4 African airlines that are leaving from Nigeria to Brazil. So there are other airlines, but we don't need them. The next thing we are going to do is to check from Brazil to Barbados. So let's check and see if there is a flight from Brazil to Barbados. And of course, you know that the flight is going to arrive the next day, so we are not going to use 29th again. It's going to arrive on the 30th. So let's search and see. We need to see the time the flight will depart from Brazil to Barbados. Okay, let's scroll down and see. There's Delta. We don't need Delta. It's cheaper actually, but We don't need Delta Airline. So let's scroll down. There's this Cooper Airlines is available, and I don't really care about the price. It's available, so and the flight time is not encouraging. It's not good. The flight time is by 3. So when other airlines are arriving, that's the same time this one will depart. So it's not going to work. Let's check another airline. No, this one is also leaving the same time in the morning. So the date I choose is not good. So I'm going to change the departure from Lagos. I'm actually going to change it. But first of all, let me check the flight on the 1st of December. Let's see the time it will depart. Oh, 1st of December is better. It's better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back. Instead of using 29th of November, so I'm going to use 30th so that the flight will arrive. Um, it will arrive on the 30th. So I'm going to use 30th. Sorry, to arrive on the first. So I'm going to use 30th for the so that the flight will arrive on the first. You know, it will arrive in the morning, first in the morning. So if it arrives first in the morning, the other one is leaving by 11. So the person can still have, up to more than 5 hours to relax, do some other things before boarding the next flight. So this one will depart by 11 p.m. Nigeria to arrive the next day, which is 3 Brazil. From Brazil to Barbados is going to be on the first now. So if it arrives 3 and then the flight is departing by 11, I think the person will still have enough time to relax and rest. So the next thing now we are going to do is to contact the airline. Let's reach out to the airline and ask them if there is, the passenger will be allowed to board without a visa. Let's go over to the video and continue. Now that you have seen that there is a flight from Nigeria to Brazil, there is a tag airline which is for Angola, there is a Ethiopian, there is a South African Airways, and then there is a Askai. Sky or Sky, I don't know, but it's Sky that I used to call it. So they have flights available. The next thing now is I'm going to contact them. So if I contact them, whatever they say, I'll get back and let you know. Stick around, be back. Thank you so much. So I contacted Ethiopian Airline. I asked them what's up. I explained things to them, and they said they cannot pick a passenger that does not have a visa. I sent a mail, I called also, and they said they cannot pick a passenger that does not have a visa. So Ethiopia is out. I reached out to Tag Airline, the Angola Airline, the same thing. The Angola Airline cannot pick a passenger that does not have a visa. Sky, the same. They cannot pick a passenger that does not have a visa. South Africa, the same response. No visa, no flights. They will not take you. So there's no point contacting the other airline since these ones they rejected. You can actually, if you think that what I did is not correct, is not true, if you think that I did not do it right, you can reach out to Ethiopian Airline directly. Very simple. Just check online. You see their office anywhere around you. If you're in Lagos or Abuja, you can go to their office, talk to them one-on-one, ask them yourself. If you are in Lagos or Abuja, you can also go to Angola Airline. Reach out to these airlines. I like being transparent. I like being honest. I don't want a situation whereby somebody will come and pay and book a flight, and then when it is time for you to board, you start having issues. It won't sit well with me. Honestly, it will not. That's why I'm doing this video, because I saw that person trying to make claims that it is possible for you to go without a visa. So I just did this video to dispute him, to tell him that no, it is not possible. If you think there is a route also that Nigerians can take without a visa, bring it on. Let's check it and see if it is possible or not. I'm ready to counter anyone. If you think there is a route you can follow without a visa, bring it on. Let's check it the same way we check this route. Bring it, let's check. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you again in my next video.